Greetings, cocktail aficionados. It's John Moser with another edition of Cocktails Out of Quarantine. And the drink that I'm going to show you how to make today is called the Blue Hawaii. You've probably heard of it, or at least you've heard of the Elvis Presley movie by the same name of 1961. The Blue Hawaii's got an interesting story behind it. In 1957, a sales representative for the Bols Distilling Company, it's a Dutch firm, still very much in existence today. The sales rep walked into the Kaiser's Hawaiian Village Resort in Waikiki. It's still around today. It's a Hilton property. He walked in there and he spoke with legendary bartender Harry Yee. This sales representative challenged Harry Yee to design a cocktail that would showcase the brilliant color of blue curacao, tasty orange liqueur with this great blue color. And the drink that Harry Yee came up with was called the Blue Hawaii. It became an instant hit. It very quickly joined the pantheon of tiki drinks like the Painkiller and the Mai Tai and the Zombie and all those others. So it was, only 4 years later that that Elvis Presley movie of the same name came out. So the Blue Hawaii, it's an attractive drink. It's a tasty drink. And I'm going to show you how to make it. Why today? It's technically fall, but after several kind of chilly days where it really felt like fall, now we've got a nice, brilliantly sunny day with temperatures in the 70s, and it has me thinking about summer. So let's consider this a last gasp of summer cocktail-wise, and I will make one more Hawaiian tiki drink for you, and I hope you enjoy it. A Blue Hawaii features two different kinds of liquors in equal proportions, vodka and white rum. And just as I was about to start making this video, I remembered that I'm out of white rum. We're going to use gold rum instead. It's not really going to affect the taste, but it is going to interfere a little bit with the brilliant color of the drink. Oh well, we're going to live with that. Of course, the blue curacao, which is going to give it that brilliant blue color. Pineapple juice, you know my rule, go with fresh if you can, but I don't have a pineapple sitting around, but I do have this can of pineapple juice, so we're gonna work with it. And then sweet and sour mix. Sweet and sour mix is something you can easily buy. However, I thought I would make my own because it's simple. All you need is water, lemon juice, lime juice, and sugar. So I'm gonna show you how to make that before we move on. And then these wonderfully decadent Luxardo maraschino cherries as a garnish. So that's what you're going to need. First, I'll show you how to make that sweet and sour mix. This recipe calls for sweet and sour mix. Rather than get some store-bought stuff, I'm gonna make it myself. It's not difficult. I'm gonna make it just a very small quantity of it. The recipe, as I say, is easy. It's 3 parts water, 3 parts sugar, 2 parts lemon, and 2 parts lime juice, that is. And because I just want a small amount, I'm going to do an ounce of lemon juice, an ounce of lime juice, an ounce and a half of sugar, and an ounce and a half of water. So we're gonna combine all of those things in a saucepan. So first we're gonna put in our ounce and a half of water. Let's turn this down a little. And an ounce and a half of sugar. We don't want that to burn. And we should get an ounce of lemon and lime out of 1 lemon and 1 lime each. Oops, behave. We'll do that easily. Here is the lime. Perfect, pretty much exactly 1 ounce. Now we're going to do the same with the lemon. In fact, I've gotten a whole ounce out of 1/2 of a lemon, and we will add that as well. Now we stir that over heat until the sugar dissolves. Seems like it's gone a long way toward dissolving already. And once that's done, we're gonna leave it alone and bring it to a full boil. Here we go, it's now boiling. Let's give it another good stir and then turn off the heat. We are going to put this into some kind of container and chill it. So I've gone ahead and I've dumped my sweet and sour mix into a little plastic Tupperware dish. Now I just want to chill it. Note, I've just made a very small amount. This is only going to keep for about a week, maybe 2 weeks in the fridge. And I frankly don't have that much use for this this mix in the next few days. So I made only a few ounces. That'll give me 2, maybe 3, possibly even 4 drinks that I can get out of this. So I'm gonna stick this in the freezer and try to cool it down quickly. We begin, as we so often do, with our handy cocktail shaker with ice. We are going to add first 3/4 of an ounce of each of our base liquors. Here is the vodka. Here is the rum. Then to that, we will add a 1/2 ounce of the blue curacao. Looks like Windex. Tastes good though, trust me. Then 3 ounces, roughly half of this can of pineapple juice. And that will give it its familiar tiki drink flavor. 2 ounces and 1 more. And 1 ounce of that homemade sweet and sour mix. Very good. Okay, let's cap it off and give it a good shake. Now let me get our glass and we'll finish this drink. I have this tulip glass, normally for beer, but I use it as a decent substitute for a hurricane glass. Give that a shake. Let's pour it in. Oh, look at that, even with gold rum instead of white, we have this lovely color. Perhaps it makes it just a little bit more aquamarine, but I don't think that's a problem. And then we'll garnish with a toothpick with a couple of maraschino cherries, the Luxardo on there. Put that right on top. Here's the Blue Hawaii. Let's see why Elvis went nuts for this. That is a really good drink. It's the end of summer, technically fall, but if you want to get a little taste of summer any time of year, fix yourself a Blue Hawaii. Thanks everyone. See you next time. Cheers.